Okay, OBS has gone green.
Yes, I know. I can tell.
Ooh.
So did Twitch. Aren't you supposed to be in full screen mode? Not that I'd want to criticize your streaming behavior.
I actually prefer it in not full screen so that I can just click off camera and check out
Yeah, but I've got this weird tendency of trying to click the tiny, tiny X button that's up there at the top of the screen.
But if I
Not
do...
that I'm trying to insinuate things happening here just because I want to press tiny X's.
If I do that, then I can't click over.
Jesus Slappy Christ, why? How are you walking?
What do you mean?
Just lurching forwards. Jesus! Calm down! Slow down!
I've got my fast boots.
Yes, stop it! Heavens, I'm getting vertigo
Do you
here.
know what I should do, actually? Where's the bobbing? We should have... I don't really like the bobbing. Is it on here? View bobbing off. That's
okay.
better. Yeah.
Charlie points out that you confused him with that as well. That just
better.
made it worse.
Yeah, I'm super fast. Okay, so today's goal is to... Well, I've got two things I want to do today. I shall give everybody a tour around my house, and then we're going to work on this room. I want to get this room built, and I want to get a mechanical anvil for making Pixelmon balls with. Let's just heal up my guys. I think they were okay, but just in case. Yeah, so hello sexy viewers. I can hear things. Let's see, well, it's running pretty smooth, so there's obviously no portals or anything around. Hey Bernie! I know it's your favourite Pixelmon. I'm sorry, I was gonna do 2 Point Hospital and then I was thinking, oh, but I want to play Pixelmon. I've been thinking about this room that I'm building.
Yes, and obviously Mia's currently out on dates.
Yep, Mia's here. He
no.
is being subjected to it just as much.
Yes.
Oh, right. Let's see. 1, 2, 3. So that's going to be... Is that 2 blocks? Yes, it is. So it'll go 4, 5. What's that thing? It's a pink thing.
It's a slowpoke.
Oh, Mia knows these things.
What? No, I can't tell from over here. It just looks like a pink monkey.
Is that what slowpokes look like? Pink monkeys?
I don't know. Possibly. But also asking, oh, a date? Who is the lucky lady? Or lad, he's not judging. Well, there was this weird girl who didn't attend lectures today, and so graciously I offered myself to inform her about the things she missed. And as it turned out later, when I talked to another girl who also didn't attend lectures today for some bizarre reason, this particular girl, walking around in gummy boots, by the way, for some bizarre reason, decided it would be better to skip all those boring university lectures and instead go out and have some fun at the cinema, theatre, whatever you call it. But the best part still comes. Afterwards, she wrote me a heartfelt message thanking me for my wonderful service, and she also informed me about her grim fate. She twisted an ankle and couldn't stand up.
Mia is full of sympathy.
Yes, I then asked her, oh, I hope this didn't happen before the movie, did it? Yeah, she was a bit devastated. As you can see, I'm perfect at social interactions. What was that?
It was something that said
Oh, it was
tentacles.
a tentacle. Sorry, I don't know all those weird English names. Can you get rid of this thing? The tentacruel
thing shouting tentacles. I don't know where it is, otherwise I would.
Well, it sounds like a water-based Pokemon, so...
I think that's probably a fair assumption.
It's not a hard assumption. They're all around you. So this looks awfully familiar, by the way.
Yeah, it's the same thing as I built on Raft.
Uh-huh. It's seemingly also the same thing you tried to build in Colony Survival.
No, not really.
Oh, well, fair point. What about the same thing as the underwater hotel? That people don't know about.
No one knows anything about that.
I do.
You
I'm
do,
no
but
one.
I didn't play it on stream or anything.
Wow. Bell also loves these undercurrents of judgment and schadenfreude that he's hearing.
Oh, you get all the best schadenfreude from me.
No,
He's practiced at it.
Not necessarily. At this point, I'm diluted by British humour. If you want to have proper schadenfreude, you need to import it fresh.
I think what I'm going to do with this room is to work out what height it's going to be and then cut the hillside away on this side.
It's too high.
It's more than too high. Let's see what I did. And then we're going to make some windows in that wall there.
But also points out that importing proper German bread would seem more important, at least to him. Well, unfortunately, I can't really do that anymore. Soon. Brexit is approaching.
Let me see what height that's supposed to be at. So it's like 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Right, so at the height of the third stair. So here.
Charlie wants to know who needs windows. And Bill also wants to know if something is tough. I have forgotten what that is. You'll have to remind me. I'm old and senile.
Oops.
Your boots kind of look like gummy boots too.
No, they are made out of water shards.
Oh yeah, and you can tell me with certainty that they're waterproof, can't you?
Yep.
Sounds a lot like gummy boots to me.
My feet have not got wet since I put them on. This is true.
Oh, whoops. Is it though? Importing proper German bread? Well, I don't know. Probably. I've started to live with my misery. Oh no, are you asking if Brexit is actually happening? I've lost the plot point of this conversation. I heard from the weird girl today that gummy boots are usually referred to as wellies in Britain.
Yeah, they are Wellingtons. I didn't know what a gummy boot was. Is that what it is? It's Wellingtons.
So you're referring to them by their brand name and that's it?
I don't know.
What's the technical term for the boot?
I don't know if there is such a thing as a Wellington company. Maybe there is.
Why did she come up with the name Wellingtons then?
I don't know.
Oh.
Right.
But also asking gummy boots? Gummistiefel? Oh yeah, I should have probably called them rubber boots. Sorry. I admit that was my fault. Say hello to Lieutenant Lucan.
Hello, Lieutenant Lucan. I haven't heard them called rubber boots. When someone talks about rubber boots, I think of something like industrial quality boots made for dealing with severe chemicals. Oh dear, poor me.
Yeah, I'm smelling the chemicals.
Like acid proof or something like that.
I don't know. I haven't poured any dangerous chemicals over this girl's boots yet. I don't know if they're actually acid proof.
Yet?
Yes, that's what I said.
You say yet, as though one day you might and then you'll have the answer that you seek.
Yes, that's a possible future.
Okay, Now, if I go over here and just lay blocks going backwards.
You know, I'm pretty sure some people in chat would find it really funny if somebody were to suddenly scare you, meaning you lose grip on your shift button and fall off.
You know it's going to happen.
What? Charlie only got a non-verbal hello.
Oh yeah, hello Charlie. Sorry.
And Potato just got very inappropriate advertisement tossed at him.
Hello Potato.
File a complaint, please.
Didn't know that those sorts of advertisements were on Twitch.
They shouldn't be. Well, then again, no, they probably should, because who else would advertise here? Point in case being, say that your religious freedom has been violated and sue them for several $1 million. Which in Canadian dollars is about enough to buy like 2.5 sandwiches, I guess. The buying power of Canadian dollars is depressing.
Is it really that low? I don't believe it's that low. It's a little bit
well, yeah, but you need to exaggerate. The only thing that's doing worse... Who's dying?
I don't know. A thing.
Okay. The only thing that's worse are Australian dollars? At least that's what I would say if I hadn't looked at the exchange rate for British pounds recently.
Indeed.
Oh, it's all very depressing. I want to go back to the Union.
We haven't left the Union yet.
Sure.
We can't go back until we've left.
Yeah, can we just not go out, please? That would be more helpful in my book, but I might be biased. I have some personal investment into the Union.
Yeah, I like where this is going.
But also points out that there is a certain, and if he remembers correctly, somewhat acidic substance that human males sometimes expel. You mean spit? Yeah, I've seen a lot of guys just spit on the sidewalk. I find it disgusting. Like, Jesus, man, was this necessary? Just keep it in and wait until you're in a bathroom of some sort. You're not going to die. You kept it in you the entire time. No need to go... just ruin the sidewalk for everyone here. Whatever this Pokemon is, please stab it.
Okay. The one that's going...
Potato points out that if he gets several $1 million, Canadian dollars, from his lawsuit, he'll only be able to afford one small coffee. That depends on where you buy it. If you go to an overly expensive place like Tim Hortons, yes, I can see that, but you can probably get a little bit more out of supermarket coffee and sandwiches.
Oh, there it is. Oh, look at that. It's only a little one. Let's kill it anyway. It's a bit bigger than my hoot hoot though, so let's go with Pelipper.
Pelipper is trying to toss you off the... You're dying!
Right, kill this thing fast because I'm holding my breath while you're doing it.
Well, I'm glad this developed. Bell also points out that the UK has already left the Union in your hearts.
Not in my heart.
Right. And Lieutenant Lucan points out that they haven't left the Union. However, we did in 1989. I feel like we're talking about different unions here. How did you get up so quickly?
It spawned me back up here.
Oh, how kind.
Indeed. But we killed a thing. Yay.
Yes, a poor defenseless critter. Well done, you.
Yeah. Okay, right. Now I know how wide this room's going to be. So I can remove some of this. Not with a fish. Have I got another pickaxe? No. So today's goal is to do this room and then to make an automated ball making machine. Let's clear some of this out of my inventory. Got all these apricot thingies here. I don't need on me.
Say hello to Tammy.
Hello, Tammy. Oh, I do like a nice iron pick. Have I got a shovel? No.
So, while we're waiting,
Uh-huh.
can I ask you random questions?
Of course.
Do you think bees dream?
Oh. What do you think they dream of?
It doesn't matter.
Oh, Mia doesn't care about bees' dreams, but how do you know that you're not destroying their dreams if you don't know what it is they dream of?
Are you trying to imply that this is like Schrodinger's dream, where it only exists as long as we don't observe the bee's dreams?
Well, you've got to have a dream. If you don't have a dream, how are you going to make that dream come true?
I feel like there is some poetic nature to that I'm not trying to grasp. Point in case being, next question, how many pies have you eaten in the last 16 and a half weeks?
16 and a half weeks. Actually, probably none. I can't remember having eaten a pie in a good long while.
The bee streams are disappointed. Anyway, Bell also has a better question. Do androids dream of electric sheep? No, they don't dream. They don't deserve those. They follow their orders and always accomplish their mission. They're also sent by Cyberlife. And Charlie points out that this is random. Right, now, next random question. Those fellas that you're hanging out with here, I only know them by the, well, I don't want to sound demeaning, but the whining noises that happen on Discord when things go wrong. Who are they, actually?
Oh dear, spoken like a true server admin. So, who are the people who I'm playing on here with? Well, there's some people we know, of course, like Anubiz, who's recently been raised from the dead.
Oh, heavens.
Yeah, he was dead to us, don't you remember?
I mean, yes, I know he was dead to us, which is why I exclaimed, yes, the heavens have sent him again to us. Quick side note, Potato, I saw your message, but apparently it's not been relayed to YouTube because it was too long. I'll get to it later. So, Anubiz, do the rest matter?
Yeah. And MerryGamer, who we used to play with Space Engineers with.
I do remember him. Very poorly. I think he stabbed me at least once.
Really?
During UHC.
Oh, no.
He has a talent for stabbing people.
I thought during UHC you were
Well,
a ghost person.
Well, no, not entirely. At one UHC, I was setting up a shop in the middle of town and confusing people by being a person.
Yeah, I remember that.
That was poor admin conduct. But that doesn't stop him from trying to stab me.
I think I was one of the people trying to stab you as well, though, because I didn't realise that you were admin. I
am heartbroken.
Oh, I didn't really know you then, Mia. I wouldn't try and stab you now, of course.
She's lying. She's stabbing me the entire time. I was expecting hospital administration today. Look where we are. We're stuck in a hotel, and there are no sick people around. Just crabs.
This isn't a hotel.
It's
a fishing shack.
This is not a shack.
It's my fishing shack.
It's not a shack still.
It's a shack.
Anyway, so Anubiz, TheMerryGamer.
Yes.
Who else?
We have Cheese. Full
Just
name
the concept cheese, or the is there? Hold on, what?
Maggotcheese is his full name.
What?
Ooh,
What do you what does he mean by that? Is the cheese made from maggots or out of maggots, or is there maggots in the cheese?
Well, when I was
just a wee lad
looking up his name
Hmm.
or something, what was I trying to do? I can't remember. Oh, that's what it was. I was looking to see if he had a YouTube channel, because I know he streams. I was looking to see if he had a YouTube channel as well. And when you put Maggotcheese into YouTube, then you find out what Maggotcheese is.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I don't think I want to know
thing
that.
That makes you go, ew. It's a thing. It's a real thing. Ew.
Yes.
Jump up there. Oops.
How very concerning. Yes, you can jump up there with a bit of a head start. There you go. So that's 3 people plus you.
Yes.
Who else?
There's also Omnirach.
Mm-hmm.
Omnirach's Australian. And BluesMcGroove, who is an American. Oh, speaking of Omnirach, let's just give him a quick wave.
Ah, no, hold on. Can you do me a favour?
What?
Can you open chat again and type 7 and enter?
Why?
It's the typical elite greeting. You want to be elite?
I'm calling you Chatmere.
Thank you. That's me. Well, it's not waving, it's more like saluting, but alright.
Okay. Right, let's make this.
So,
solid.
what defines an Omnirach?
I don't know.
Well, you've spent some time with him. From server logs, I know that he's a very successful person. Sorry, I probably shouldn't divulge these bits of information to everyone.
You mean successful as in he happens to have caught things that I haven't caught?
Yes, maybe you're more successful in the fishing shack department.
Am I a pirate? Because that looks like a hook hand.
Well, the question could be directed at chat. Because I'm not chat, I'm just Mir. Potato points out it's time for the hourly Nigel reading.
Nigel reading?
I have never read a Nigel. I don't even know how to sound like Nigel Thornberry.
Who?
You know, the Nigel.
I don't know who the Nigel is.
Nigel Thornberry, I just said that.
Ooh, I wasn't expecting. I thought I'd bang my head. I wasn't expecting to actually get up there. I almost ran off.
Bill also pointed out that Mary certainly matters. He apparently got this whole knit Space Engineers whitelist thing going.
He did. Yeah. It was Mary who got me and Boris and Anubiz and Ace playing Space Engineers together.
Of course. Nigel from the 2 Point Hospital Radio. I can't do this, man.
Mia can't do him justice, can you, Mia?
Lieutenant Lucan points out in a news headline, a local German man continues to stalk successful people.
Like Omnirach.
Yes. Did you mention what else makes up an Omnirach besides being successful?
I don't know what the name Omnirach means, actually.
Well, it definitely means something everything.
What?
Omni.
Oh, yeah. Omni, or it could mean one, could it? Like one directional?
Oh, yeah.
Like omnidirectional? Could be
now, hold on.
single.
Omnidirectional is not one directional. That's all directional.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Yeah, yes, it could mean all the things, couldn't it?
So what's a rack?
I'm not sure.
I'm an arachnophobe.
That's an Arak, though, isn't it? As in arachnophobe.
Yes, so this implies that he is the opposite of the anti-spider. What's the anti-spider? You know, a rack.
The pro-spider?
No, it's not supposed to be a spider.
Oh. T. Lick. Cool. Let's just...
One way would be monodirectional. But also points out that you apparently have a rack. What?
It's another word for boobs.
Okay, I'm banning people now.
That's rack with a K.
Yes, yes. Hold on. Did I say arachnophile? I definitely meant arachnophobe. Oh no.
I thought you said arachnophobe.
Did I say arachnophobe? Potato's making my life... it's making me question my life choices now. I'm worried. Speaking about Potato, earlier on, he said the following. He was walking home from the corner store and he thought, Sal is pretty close to finishing 2 Point Hospital. Isn't it about time she ditches it for another game? And look, here it is, surprise. Too bad it's not another game. It's something she's already been streaming in the past. But, you know, we can't be picky about these things.
Actually, that should be one of those blocks. One of those blocks.
Lieutenant Lucan points out that Nigel is the guy with the big nose from that cartoon where a girl was talking to monkeys.
I don't think I know of such a cartoon. Did I?
That's alright, you don't necessarily need to. Lieutenant Lucan points out that me calling myself out as an arachnophile can be defined as a Freudian slip. I assure you, I have no relationship with any spider.
And I like that little detail there. It's sort of odd.
So hold on. So you've got Maggotcheese, cheese fella, Anubiz, Mary, yourself, and Omni.
Mm-hmm.
Weren't there 6 people? Who's missing? Come on, you know your friends. You're a friend of the friends.
Blues.
Blues. Who's Blues?
BluesMcGroove.
No, I shouldn't ask that question. Say hello to Jeffrey.
Hello, Jeffrey. I think I need some lighting here somewhere. But there's no centre block. Oh, I could put it there though, couldn't I?
Yeah, but now you need
to... I have to do one there and one there as well.
Well, yeah, but now get rid... No! Oh, that's too many torches.
Okay, I'll get rid of that one. Charlie's
suggesting that Blues has the clues.
Indeed.
That sounds like something Sal would say.
Mm-hmm.
Potato's asking, Sal, can you smooth out on the side of those stairs or do something to make it look less chunky?
This bit here?
I assume so.
You mean something like that?
Or
were you thinking just get rid of those blocks?
I don't know.
Let's have a look. Oh, I can just actually get rid of those. They're not necessary. I could
but not... You can't get rid of the next layer.
No, I can't get rid of the next layer. This is what shacks are like, though. They have strange corners and things in them.
I feel like we have very fundamentally different conceptions of shacks. In my mind, a shack is
that's better, isn't it?
Is a uniform, singular box with one door.
That's a shed.
Okay. A singular uniform box that's slightly larger with a door and a window.
It's got windows. Okay.
Yes, but it's not a singular uniform box.
I am quite happy with this room now. So this is going to be my enchanting room. I'm going to put the enchanting tables here so that we can look out across our nice trees.
How lovely. You know that you have birds that can fly through those windows? Is that by design?
I don't know whether my bird can fly through the window. Should we find out? So
you're just going to release your bird into the wild? Oh, Jesus. What the hell is it doing?
I can't get through there. No, that's too small for us. Can we fly? He's not a very good walking
lovely.
bird.
Charlie's pointing out that he was referring to an old TV show.
Oh, I think we're going to ditch.
Also, Potato sides with me on this one here.
Sides with you on what one?
Probably the point about birds just flying through your windows. On a side note, this seems dangerous. I've got the feeling like you could die at any moment by slipping off this tiny bird.
Yeah, I think he's a little bit small. Oh, and Potato did do a drawing for me of me sat with an enormous sack of stuff on my bird. Let's kill some things.
Oh, I haven't seen that. Also, say hello to Control Freak number 12.
Ah, that's Matthew. Hello, Matthew. Welcome to the stream.
How did she know that?
Air cutter. Oh, I didn't want the Polypper. I wanted Hoot Hoot. I want to switch to Hoot Hoot. Well, it doesn't really matter now, does it? Anyway, I wanted Hoot Hoot to get the all the points.
Hold on, which Matthew again?
This is
Did I break
can't
Sal?
remember Matthew's second. Matthew will tell us.
Hopefully he does.
Confusion.
Oh, Jesus, cow slappy Christ, that poor bird.
What?
Potatoes posted the sketch again.
What's that? Stone.
Also, Potato agreed with me on the shack size thing. So this is too large for a shack. Or a shed.
Ha.
This is like more of a shod.
There was something else down there to kill as well. Let's head down the stairs.
Well, you could just gracefully float down on your bird.
I could, but I've built stairs for this, see? Let's get out Hoot Hoot.
The only problem I have with Matthew at the moment is that in my mind, for some reason... What?
I just remembered.
Matthew...
Oh no, poor Hoot Hoot.
Matthew who?
Talon.
Oh, I do remember that! I forgot where I was now. Oh yeah, I currently mentally associate the name Matthew with my American tutor.
Your American tutor?
Yeah, I've got an American tutor. I wouldn't recommend it. He's got an accent. Also, he's got some very backwards views on letting himself be operated by robot surgeons. It's like I keep running into these people. Like, he openly stood there in front of us today and told us that he's scared of being operated by one of them. For crying out loud, grow up, man. They're cool.
He just doesn't understand robots, that's all.
Yeah, I know, but he's complaining about other things too. Oh no, this Matthew's American too.
Yeah, so's Tammy.
Well, yeah, but she's different.
Different in a nice way.
Yeah, Texan.
I see.
I mean, that's like pointing out that somebody is Bavarian. It's not quite German. It's like the advanced version of it.
Oh, I was going to say, usually you're rude to Bavarians.
I mean, yeah, but that doesn't stop them from being the iconic...
Got my feet wet. No, I didn't. I've got my waterproof boots on.
Yeah, from being the iconic representation of Germans on an international level.
It's true. It's true. Mm-hmm.
Like, Yes,
what?
like that. Tammy said thanks, and Matthew points out that he's from North Carolina. No,
North Carolina is really, really pretty.
I wouldn't know. My Matthew is from upstate New York.
Maybe that's where he's going wrong. Look
I
at that.
suppose so.
I love the way the tree's just like growing through the house, through the shack.
Bill also points out that just because somebody is iconic doesn't mean they're advanced. They're advanced on a global level, as in they've advanced their reputation to a state where they can claim themselves to be the iconic image of Germans around the globe. It's all just a matter of perspective, and I put it into a perspective that matches my argument. Bill also goes on to explain that the Trabant is iconic, but it is not advanced. I can find a perspective of advancement where the Trabant would win out over others. Also, Bill also says, wow, yeah, that's reaching. That's the whole point.
That's what Mia does.
Yeah, I've learned as part of the parliamental debate course I took in whatever the English version of Hochschule is.
Middle school?
No. I just said it's the high school. Listen.
Well, yeah, but I'm not sure how that would translate into English.
Yeah, I don't know either. The English system confuses me. Charlie's asking, does everyone have a Matt from the US in their life? Apparently, Bill also has a uni in his life. Oh no, he's probably explaining to me that I'm referring to universities.
I'm just trying to think if I know an American Matt. I do know a British Matt.
Does he sound American?
Not particularly. I can't think of an American Matt. You use spider eyes.
Yeah, I didn't need that in my life.
Okay, yeah, I'm just getting a little bit of wood.
Potato suggested earlier on. Hold on, I'm not sure if I should read this out. He came up with another name for your advanced version of a shack or a shed.
Was it rude?
I don't know. I suppose it is.
I mean, it is potato. Oh, balls.
Would you like to make an educated guess?
That shit.
It's funny how you refer to your own.
No, I'm
shack.
guessing at what potato might say.
Well, I guess it's close. Potato says, "Ouch," but it's true. I think he was going with the past tense.
Aha, yeah.
But also would like to know, what kind of mat are we talking about? A floor mat? A bathroom mat? No, we're talking about a Matthew.
Yeah.
Tammy points out, if you take the first three letters of her name and spell them backwards, it spells out Matt.
Oh, yeah. So Tammy is my American Matt.
She's your backwards Matt.
It's okay, probably suits me.
You monster. Do you do the same thing with your doormat? Do you just put it on the other way around?
Sure.
So when people actually leave the house, it says, "Welcome to the outer world."
That sounds quite good, actually. I mean, yeah, sure.
Bill also is asking for clarification. Hold on. Are you talking about a math me? No, Matthew. Bartholomew? No, that's going too far.
Bartholomew's not a name?
Yeah, that's...
Bartholomew is, though.
Well,
As in
according
Bart
to modern
Simpson,
naming standards, you can pretty much turn anything into a name.
Yeah, it's true.
So Bartholomew exists now. And Matthew was thinking that you just flip the mat over. I'm not sure if you'd be happy with being just flipped over, but alright. And that's what Bell also said, a math me. No, not a mathematics me. No, not a mathematics self. An M-A-T-T-H-E-W Matthew. Stop trying to turn this into a poor joke. Did you know that the Disney character named Yen Sid is backwards for Disney? And you found it out yesterday. Who is Yen Sid?
Was there a character called Yen Sid?
I don't know. I don't keep up with that sort of thing. Is this one of those newfangled... I don't know.
Newfangled. I need one more sapling.
Matthew points out that Bartholomew should be a Pokemon name.
We can make it a Pokemon name. Let's have a look. So if I go here and I go here, I think it's here, and then I think. Oops, no. There it is.
No, hold on. Stop.
What?
I'm pretty sure the Bibarel is a Bartholomew. He's got the teeth for it. Or does this one already reference a name?
We go there. We go there. A Bartholomew?
I guess?
Like that?
I suppose so. Bell also points out that he will never stop. Yeah, I thought as much. I'll not stop either. I won't rest until the entire world knows of your memorials. I have got the feeling I'd like to rename one of those Pokemon to the Bernie Memorial Pokemon, but I suspect you wouldn't be happy with that.
I suspect that we would end up with one called 192 or whatever it was.
Oh, yes, thank you. Right, so let's stop while I'm ahead. But also is asking, why is 6 afraid of 7?
Why is 6 afraid of 7? I don't know. Why is 6 afraid of 7?
Matthew says, and he puts a spoiler tag on it, because 7, 8, 9.
Oh dear.
Tammy thinks that Yen Sid is in Kingdom Hearts. I am not able to keep up with that nonsense. Also, Lieutenant Lucan says, Matt means obscene language in Russian, which means he's encountered and also knows a lot of Matts. There you go.
I was just about to go and remove that block, but actually it might be a bit useful for while I'm edging this bit here.
Oh, apparently Yen Sid was the name of the wizard from Disney's Fantasia.
Ah, I didn't know that. I know of the wizard, but I didn't know his name.
Well, you can refer to it as it. The gender is ambiguous.
Sure.
I mean, sure, it has a long beard, but that's common around women.
Well, I would
in wizardry.
normally, if I didn't know somebody's gender, I would normally refer to them as a they rather than an it.
Matthew
seems a bit more polite.
Matthew says 172, and Bill also says, "Hey, that's my line."
Fabulous. As Mia does his Marge Simpson reference.
How's that a Marge Simpson reference?
The noise that you make.
You can't turn that into a reference. That's a universal sound of disgruntlement. I was definitely not thinking of The Simpsons.
Maybe that's where you were going wrong.
Charlie says, but what would be Russian mats, not some... But that would be Russian mats, not some from the US. Ah, there you go. Those mats from Russia would not be from the US.
Aha.
Aha, we've discovered a fault in the system. Potato says, to prevent any sort of gender mislabeling, let's just call everyone humans. What about bipedal carbon units? Or fellas? Or lads? Or me mateys?
Me mateys.
No, I like lads more.
I like me mateys.
Hey, lads!
That goes up one more, yes.
I've taken to calling almost everyone at university that now. Accompanied by my iconic... They're not iconic, but I feel like they should be. My iconic finger pistols.
Your finger pistols are iconic, Mia. They are iconic of you.
Don't you need the roof up there?
Yeah, I'm going to put it back in the right place.
Alright.
Oh, and
Potato points out that Lutz kinda sounds male. Only in your restricting mind. In my mind, it's an inclusive term that refers to every lad out there. Just like Sal used to be a wee little lad.
Indeed.
You were about to say something and before I interrupted you with lads.
I remember.
Lads.
Oh, yeah. So, just in case anybody's wondering, I'm not planning on keeping this house all in one colour. It's just that I find it a lot easier to build in one colour and get the shape right, and then to replace the colours with some highlights and things. But
Potato has a request for you.
Yeah, what?
Can you do your Marge Simpson impression again, please?
You'd have to do it first, Mia.
I don't want to be like that. That sounds more like a growling cat. Belos asking, were you even around when that reference was originally made, Matthew?
I think he probably was. Matthew's
The
been around a
172
long
reference. I suppose so. No, Matthew points out that he was not, but he has been watching past videos and stumbled across it. And Matthew also wants to know, isn't Sal a lass instead? Yeah, but that sounds inherently Scottish and not fun anymore.
Are you saying that the Scottish are not fun, mate?
No, I'm saying they're too fun for me.
I see.
I wish I could be Scottish, so I'm funny too, but it's just not working for me.
You actually did a Scottish accent the other day, didn't you?
Yeah, on accident. I have no idea how I did it. It just happens occasionally, and I don't know how. It's hurting me.
It's one of your life's ambitions.
Conspiracy theory. Matthew points out that Sal is last spelled backwards.
Oh, yeah, it is. You're absolutely right.
And Salford. Ford. Damn it. For a moment I thought the latter part of Salford was Dorf, spelled backwards, which would refer to the German word for village, so that would make you the village lass. But unfortunately, that's not how it works. You're a Droff. And that's kind of just like a dwarf, so obviously you're a lass with a beard. That's how mythical being development works.
That sounds legit.
Yes, obviously. But also points out that Matthew should not cite the deep magic to Belorsa then calls him out as a witch. He was there when the magic was written. And Potato points out that people just love getting mad at things.
Indeed. And I hope to give them plenty to get mad at.
I've such stories to tell, but I'm not sure when's the right time for them.
Oh? What stories? Oh, I was about to make an awful lot of stairs that I didn't want. What stories?
I'm not reading the full thing, Potato.
Is it...
No, you're not reading the full thing, Sal.
Is it... A rude thing.
What? Yes, sure. Let's call it everything.
No. A rude thing.
Yes, of course it is a rude thing. What are you expecting from Potato? He called your shed shack a pooey place.
A pooey place.
A poopy place. Sorry, I should use proper Anubiz terminology. Can we invite Anubiz to one of these?
Of course we can. I don't know whether or not he would make one of our normal streaming session times, because he'd be at work right now.
Oh, yeah. Fair point. I shall never meet him again then.
Well, we can do a special late night session.
Yeah,
maybe weekend.
Yeah, but that's when I'm in bed and sleeping.
Not for weekends. Sometimes you stay up late. Or did you not want me to tell? Was that a secret?
Matthew points out that I censored myself. No, I did not. I censored chat. And Potato points out and is trying to reason for himself, saying it's not mega rude, it's only 26% rude.
I probably want to cut that back there. That's too low. I might not even be able to get up the stairs now. Okay, well, that will save me making some more. And at least now I know where it is, where I need to cut that back to. Now I can walk up the stairs again. Oh, I've actually got lots of them. Okay.
Okay, right. So Lieutenant Lucan goes into the deep end of analysation. SalfordSal, Sal backwards is Lass, and then there's Ford, which is Ford, the company, Ford. Cars, which are produced by Ford, are bad considering that Ford, standing for fix or repair daily, so obviously, that obviously makes you the fix or repair daily Lass, which means Sal is a mechanic.
Oh, that's good. Because it's true, I was.
Matthew has an idea.
Uh-huh.
How about you just put the ceiling higher?
I could, couldn't I? I could actually step the ceiling up here. Because you never know, I might.
Yeah, but otherwise, if you keep it like this, you introduce some irregularity, which looks nice. Irregularity. It's like singularity. I can do that word. But also hands me a glass of milk for my throat.
Yeah, Mia's had a bit of a cough the last few days.
Oh, thank you. I would have never noticed.
Oh, I'm sorry. Did I bring it to your attention?
Yes. It's like mentioning to people that you now need to breathe manually.
Yeah, but you forget that within minutes.
Yeah, unfortunately I can't forget the bloody cough I'm having.
Shame. Oh, he's dying.
Yeah, thank you. Very optimistic of you. Oh, I have such stories to tell. As I might have mentioned earlier this week when Sal wasn't listening or being present in general, I had the unfortunate pleasure of having to spend time with my personal tutor today. Some people might still be aware of him. I mentioned him at the start of the year. He was the odd fella who believed that living in the gay village is only possible if you're actually gay.
Oh, yeah.
Which, you know, since I wasn't, at least not to my knowledge, meant that I'm not allowed to live here. Or something along those lines. Anyway, we're talking today about the horrors that I'm facing every day at university. I complained wholeheartedly about everyone in group presentation groups, in presentation groups, group presentation work assignments, are all just horrible human beings that all deserve to not exist anymore.
Is that exactly how you phrased it?
Vaguely. I was very vocal about my displeasure.
Okay.
And then, for some bizarre reason, he started talking about his path, about his past out of nowhere without question. He started pointing out that he used to teach maths in school, and then eventually he stopped for no determined reason, but instead he went on to join the magical world of photography. No, you're not supposed to be fascinated with the idea. Stop it.
Okay.
And then for some reason he informed me that working together in groups is kind of like taking photos.
Okay.
You have to frame it correctly. What? This isn't helpful at all. The problem is that they're not doing anything. And in my mind, I've already framed them as murderers. We ended the conversation shortly afterwards.
I wonder why.
But ultimately, we came to the conclusion that I'm doing reasonably well, and that, please, I don't want to see him again, ever. I couldn't say the last part, unfortunately.
Did he really say you're doing reasonably well?
He did, especially after he realized that I am in fact existing in the system. That was another whole bit. The whole meeting started out with him just going... You don't exist in the system. And are you sure? I thought I did. The system recognizes when I'm beeping in. It knows I'm there.
Did he actually say that you're doing remarkably well?
Shh, I'm not done yet with my I don't exist story.
Because Mia's doing remarkably
Shoo,
well.
I'm not done with my I don't exist story.
Carry on.
So as it turns out, I'm apparently in a different folder to everyone else. Like, literally in the file sorting system, you have the entire bloody course, and there's me. In a separate folder, separate from all the others. It's like they're already singling me out as the one European in the course, and they're bloody ready to throw me out.
You're not the only European in the course, though, are you?
Are you sure? Have you asked them?
No, I'm not sure.
Have you asked them all? Every single one?
I am surprised. I would be surprised if you were the only European in the course.
Well, I might be the only European in his tutor group on the course. Okay. Then again, there's... I forgot her name. But then there's the woman from the Netherlands.
She's from Europe?
Yeah, but apparently she has a different folder all of her own, too, because she's partaking in some weird international study program.
Ah, is that like where you do 1 year in one place and another year in another?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm quite liking this.
But yeah, after he finally found me, he realized that my lip assignment apparently turned out reasonably well. Especially in comparison to other students who at max performed between 40 and 55%.
Yeah, God.
Stop it.
Can I tell him?
No, you can't.
Are you going to tell him?
You know, yes, I will.
Okay.
In very cryptic ways in about 8 years of time. Don't you dare.
You know I'm going to tell him if you
You're going to earn yourself some overtime tickles before it's even time. I have a pencil and I'm willing to use it. I stole that one from you just now.
If you tell him about yours, I'll tell him about mine.
What the hell is he? Oh, yeah, that.
Yeah, that.
Well, you shall never know what Sal got.
Because I don't actually know my percentage.
Oh, well. Oh heavens, I missed a lot of chat. Potato says, Mia, hop away from chat for a moment to get yourself a drink, or take a drink if you have one. Then Matthew says, bless you, Mia. I coughed, I didn't sneeze. There's a difference there, please. Although I have always wished there were a different word that you could wish people when they cough. So, for some bizarre reason, I just gotten used to the idea of saying hoost hoost as soon as somebody is...
Hoost hoost?
cuthing in front of me, which sounds interesting in the context of Dwarf Fortress. If I'm not mistaken, it stands for people dying. In German, Hust is the word for cuth.
And in, I think it's Norwegian or Swedish, it means cheese. Cheese.
There you go.
Cheese.
So wish somebody cuthing and cheese if they're dying.
If I
also death and suffering.
If I made all of this out of light wood, would it look too weird?
Yes.
Okay.
But also suggesting, what about Gesundheit? Now, that's the typical word you wish somebody when they sneeze. I can't do the same thing for cuthing. There's a difference there.
I might have to make this one thicker then so that I can... But then I'd have to block it off on this side as well.
Matthew points out that you need darker wood, Sal.
Yeah, I wanted to do this back wall here, either light wood or dark wood. But that wall there is the top half of this wall here.
I know. What's so bad about keeping it that colour in here?
Because that back wall is such a big feature, it does need to be different.
Oh yeah, fair point.
So
well, how about you first take care of the back wall in the front here, and afterwards we can look what we can fix in the back room.
Yeah.
Anyway, Charlie is asking, Mir, do you happen to know how many people are on the Nidsville server? Yes, I do have the data, but I won't divulge it.
What do you mean, right now or in general?
Right now it's empty.
Was that? I just heard a strange noise.
Yes. Those happen.
Is that outside in real life?
Yes, it's a real noise.
Okay. I was really confused for a second there.
Lieutenant Lucan is asking, hold the phone. What? Mir lives in a gay village? No, not a gay village. The gay village.
Mm-hmm.
Not to be confused with Brighton.
Yeah, it's not Brighton.
People get very offended if you call the gay village here Brighton.
Mm-hmm.
I heard. I've also recently been told by some weird people sitting in the cafeteria that apparently all people from Liverpool are bad.
I'm from Liverpool.
Yeah, I know. I then asked them what I should do if I accidentally got to know people from Liverpool without being aware that they're from Liverpool.
What did they say?
Die.
Oh, somebody just agrees with you, Mir. Who said die?
Are you sure they're not just saying goodbye?
That's not a noise I've heard before. Wasn't you. Who said die?
Matthew thinks he would like to be in a class with Mir. Well, better be quick about it. If you join my class in just a couple of years' time, then you'll be sitting at the bad end of the deal. Well, there'll be no fun allowed.
Oh, I can climb on my tree now.
Well done.
Oh, what's that?
I can't tell from over here.
I've never seen anything like that. How do I get up there?
You've got a flying bird!
Oh, yes, I've got a flying bird. Need to go down there. Need to let my flying bird out.
God, its face looks so hideous. This thing only works in profile.
It is. It's that thing that's going die. It's really hard to... Ah! How on earth do I get off this thing, though, is the problem. Aha,
there you go.
That'll do.
You did it. Potato pointed out that earlier on I sounded like one of those Half-Life zombies.
Oh, it's a barnyard. I've seen those before. I thought it was something exciting, sorry.
Ah, Omni is stuck in a battle. You should wish him your condolences. Or tell him to die.
And they're condolences.
You should also suggest that one person in chat hopes they die. That's too malicious, isn't it?
Yes.
Aww.
I don't remember it looking like that. Shall I catch it? I fought poniards before, but they looked like lobsters. They didn't look like people with pointy fingers.
Anyway. Matthew is asking, who would it be insulting towards, me or everyone else to be sorted together? I think he's asking the question, if I were in the same folder as everyone else, who would it be more insulting to? Me or the people who are now sharing the folder with me? I'm not trapped in here with you, you're trapped in here with me!
Is it dusk? I can see a little bit of orange there, as though it was getting dark. Let's go for an Ultra Ball. Oh no, he got out of that really easy. Right, let's try.
Tammy points out that there's more to photography than framing the picture. If the photo development process is off, the picture will not develop properly. I think that would have been better read in context. But thank you. You seem to get what my problem here is.
Oh! Hoot's grown up and he's bad things are happening. And Polypa's grown up. Ooh, a Zen headbutt.
People are dying. Are you sure you have the time to read that now?
Yeah. And attacks the target. This may also... I think we might want that. Oh, but
Potato points out that this sounds very questionable without context. Good thing that we lost the context by now.
To sleep or confusion? It's not even one of its own things. I think I'm... The hypnosis is really good for capturing them. Confusion's really good for battling them. But making a target flinch... Well, that's a battle thing. Right, okay, yeah. So we'll get rid of confusion then. Okay, right, who was dying?
I have no idea. Lieutenant Lucan points out that in response to people coughing, I shouldn't say a word, I should just violently slap them on the back.
Yeah, that's the polite thing to do.
No, it's not.
Allegedly.
Oh god. But also says, it's dark in the gay village, it's not Brighton. Also, Lieutenant Lucan summarizes my experiences in the cafeteria. Meets a Liverpoolian. Guess I'll die.
Shoulder. Oh, what's that?
A shoulder.
I've never seen one of those before, and he's in my room.
Shoulder.
I warned you that things can just fly in here now.
Yeah. A Wimpod. Oh yeah, okay. Just hang about there a second while we heal. When are we going to fight other Pokemon trainers, NPCs? Oh, we can do that anytime. If someone...
As soon as they fly through the window here too.
Yeah.
Oh no, please don't tell me they do that.
You missed. Okay.
Ah yes, the perfect view.
There is a way to change the view, but it's not wonderful.
Lieutenant Lucan is asking, what kind of classes do I have? Oh god. Key questions in education, the learning system, social justice.
Mia doesn't like social justice.
All of that lovely stuff. I wouldn't recommend half of them.
Okay.
Potatoes saying ditch echoed voice. What?
What?
Did we develop an echo? Please let us know. And Tammy points out the Wimpod looks like the Pokemon version of a Roomba.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I've got to have one now. Right. Hypnosis. Go to sleep. Nice. Right, I've got one ball. We've got one chance.
The action here is riveting.
Got it! Yay!
Charlie was more looking how many people are in total on the server.
There
I can tell you. But I won't.
Well, it depends on whether you're just talking about the Minecraft server or the whole thing, because there's 500 and odd people in the Steam group.
He's talking exclusively about the people currently
100.
active on Knitswill, which according to
it?
my current estimations lies between 3 and 5 people.
Oh, currently active. How many
Yes.
people? I was going to say, I've been on there with more than 3 people.
It depends on the time you're spending there. It differs across time zones. But also, posted a link, but the Potato says that I shouldn't look. It's inappropriate. Thank you for your fair warning. I shall refrain from doing so then.
Right.
And luckily we didn't enable the preview image thingy on Restream, so nobody's eyes have to be burned by whatever hideous thing Bill also posted. But also says shush tomato.
Now that I am out of
Oh
balls,
heavens,
I
it
need
must
to make
be
some more
serious.
balls.
Tammy said I shouldn't look. And then she added a seriously.
Oh.
Is it bad enough that I need to ban people?
What?
Was
Bernie?
that Patrick Starr?
We don't ban Bernie.
Well, obviously offended Tammy.
Can't remember. Oh, I need to make a chest first.
Lieutenant Lucan says that his mother says he shouldn't watch these gifs.
Is it a hopper? Hang on, before I go making chronic mistakes, this is why we have JEI. So what I want to make is
Hold on, what did you just call TMI?
JEI. Just enough info. It's the name of the mod.
What? No, this is clearly
This.
too many items. I mean, it's the exact same information. Oh, it's not exactly the same interface, though. Never mind.
Want to make that one. Ah, yeah. See, JEI. Server must have JEI installed to be able to click it into my. Right, bit of redstone. Some, yeah. I don't know why I was just about to make a hopper. Who's walking behind me? Oh, it's maybe somebody walking upstairs. Yeah, if a trainer walks into our house, then we'll take it on.
You gotta defend your turf.
Indeed. Somebody was walking on my roof. Is it still you? Oh no, I bet it was the wavy hand. Anyway, I want to make a ball making machine, because to make balls by hand is quite tedious, and we now have all the things we need to not have to do that. I need it was just one redstone. We've got wood. We've got cobble. Okay.
Potato's suggesting I should give but also smack on the knuckles with a metal ruler, narrow side. Yeah, unfortunately, when I was discussing the idea of capital punishment in a school environment recently, a lot of people seem to disagree with me.
I thought you were opposed to capital punishment.
Of course, as the law requests from me in this country, I am.
Now we can make this one. Right, iron bars. So I need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 iron bars. Iron bars.
Belossa's getting some
are-
odd vibes in response to Potato's suggestion. Sorry, Tomato's suggestion. And Lieutenant Lucan argues that maybe it's not enough items, or just enough items, or some items enough, or maybe too many items, or not too many items.
Yay. Mechanical anvil.
It just looks like an overtly fancy oven.
Oh yeah, I mean it does have an oven to it. Need to load it with coal, which I think is in the other room.
Lieutenant Lucan is suggesting that we shouldn't bully Belosso. Apparently, we all need inappropriate stuff in our lives, just not now. Sorry.
I'm gonna put some more iron smelting actually.
How did she get the full iron ore block?
I've been mining.
Yeah, but they usually... Oh no, hold on. I'm thinking of a different game.
You are. Let's make another chest.
I had another funny thing happen to me today, but I forgot what it was. I did mention the weird discussion we were having about robot surgeons. I did, in passing.
Mm-hmm. Right, I'm going to put my coal in there.
For some reason, one of the tutors today was asking about a very valuable lesson we've learned in the past, as a couple of examples, and he went around the room and asked some tables randomly.
Mm-hmm.
And my first thought was, oh yeah, I know, I'm gonna talk about how I learned about proper PowerPoint presentation etiquette. There's something remarkable to that lesson. And as I was about to open my mouth, I looked around and realized, hold on a minute. All the girls that I insulted last time for using a really shoddy PowerPoint presentation are in this room. Last time it erupted in a really large shouting match where pretty much almost everyone was against me. If I bring this up again, there's this potential of me stirring up more chaos in that regard. And I'm not sure if I was ready to deal with that today.
I see.
So, when he asked if somebody at our table learned something, I shoved the Dutch girl under the bus and told him, yeah, she has a lesson that she learned. She just talked about it. How she was in America and did a thing with children. So that worked well. Afterwards, I explained the situation to the girl, and she considered, yeah, that was a sensible thing to do. She was one of the few people who were on my side in that debate. And then another weird girl who wasn't around was asking what the hell happened. And she was shocked when we explained the background of the, shouting match we had. Really passionate discussion about how to make a proper PowerPoint. Yeah. Anyway. So how does interaction work on this server?
Well, sometimes we get together.
Uh-huh.
A lot of the time we're doing our own thing because we're all in a rush to get established at the moment. So we're all building our home bases, and we're spread out quite a ways so that we're not all sort of sat on top of each other, which will help quite a bit with things like server lag. Because when you get players together in Pixelmon, you get stuff spawning in proportion to the number of people who are together. So if you all spread out a bit, then you don't end up being overwhelmed with lots of things all in the same space.
That's reasonable.
Look, it's making half balls.
I don't want to be like that, but I'm slightly weirded out by everything being so oddly rounded.
Well, it gets like this in modded Minecraft too. You get things that are not quite
Really?
so... Yeah.
I felt like a lot of Minecraft mods, at least the ones I used to admire in the past, maintain the blocky aesthetic.
What I meant to do this. Which balls do we need to make? We need ultra balls, don't we? Ultra.
Matthew is saying, Mia should tell us all about proper PowerPoint etiquette. It's really simple. If you're making a PowerPoint, don't put all the text on your slide. Like, I don't want to literally be able to read along what you're reading off your bloody DIN A4 sheet of paper in front of me while you're staring down, you know, into your notes instead of at me. All I'm asking is that, you know, try to ad-lib it a bit, at least. Make it look more human. Look at me, for crying out loud! And don't overpopulate your slides. Like, a gentle amount of key points, a lovely picture is everything you need. A PowerPoint is the background to your theatre play. You're the main act. The people are not supposed to just focus on the bloody thing hanging in the background. It's just the scenery that you paint your educational experience with.
That actually is good advice.
Too bad that bloody nobody follows it.
But that's okay, Mia, because you're not responsible for them.
I am responsible for all the people I'm working with.
Green and black.
And almost all of them are bad. So bad, in fact, that I had to redesign our group presentation to not even involve a PowerPoint because I'm sure they would have managed to muck it up somehow.
The 8.
Anyway, Lieutenant Lucan says, I'm not sure if that's appropriate to say, but Lieutenant Lucan says that Dutch people seem to fold really easy in front of the German might.
Shots fired.
Against the Dutch. Yeah, let's shoot them while they're down on the ground.
Yeah.
What? That was in response to me tossing the Dutch girl in front of the bus. It's all perfectly logical and reasonable in context.
Look up some of those.
Potato points out rounded shapes in his Minecraft, not on his Christian server. And Tammy goes on to expand on my notion of proper PowerPoint etiquette by saying, you want the speaker to... Oh, oops. Lieutenant Lucan said something, it whizzed away. You want the speaker to engage the audience to make the presentation more interesting.
Yeah, the PowerPoint shouldn't be your presentation. The PowerPoint should help you give your presentation.
And then on the other hand, you have this absurd problem that almost all our lecturers face, which is that they have to design their PowerPoint presentations to be entirely understandable by all the people who are not attending the lecture, which at this point in the year is pretty much over half of them. Like, seriously, we have a huge lecture hall just laid out in front of us, and we fill about 3 rows.
Wow.
It's very depressing.
When I did my engineering degree, in the first year we had a 55% dropout rate. I forgot. I need to do this. Was it
Bell also seems bothered by Bell also seems bothered by me constantly talking about university. He doesn't need that in his life right now. Right, I'll talk less about it. So, airplane food, everybody! Lieutenant Lucan says he remembers friendly interactions on his Minecraft server. Or our Minecraft server? I'm not sure which Minecraft server. His Minecraft server. His friend kept bugging him with some IC2 recipe, so he nuked his house. He then nuked Lieutenant Lucan back, and then we nuked our friend's house, who wasn't even there. Yeah, that reminds me when I was about to finish my German Abitur. in the weeks before the exams. Lessons pretty much turned into just show up and then don't engage with anything at all anymore because it doesn't matter at this point. And so me and a couple of friends just started playing Minecraft in class. I might have mentioned that before. It was a lovely time. Point in case being, we had a little local server going on. We were all joining on in that. And I was building a really lovely house. It's wired up with everything. It was nice and modern, but still had a rustic look from the outside. I enjoyed it. And then one day, I go in. I flip on my light switch. My bloody house explodes.
Oh.
They hotwired my light switch to blow up my house.
Oh, that's terrible.
Well, that's what friends do in Minecraft.
It's what kids do in Minecraft.
Are you calling me a kid?
No, I'm saying that they were.
Fair point. Potato says, and the closest thing to a round thing in his modded Minecraft would be the arches for the magic mods he uses. Yeah, but even those are hopefully like just slightly pixelated, but also believes that hooking up my light switch to explosives is genius. Kind of identifies someone here as a kid, doesn't it?
What?
Lieutenant Lucan points out that he reset the map afterwards, so nothing bad actually ever happened. Well, we didn't think that far, and my friends found it too funny at the time. So I just lived with it.
Right, drop those and those and those in there. Let's go and
Bell
get...
also points out that he's a child at heart.
That's very sweet. I made that chest. I didn't even need it because I wasn't making a hopper.
I'm sure you'll find a use for it one day.
Oh yeah, I need to fill this place with chests. So it was half on that side, half on that side. They go there. Then we go drop the rest of these in here. Oh, but this is so much easier than doing it by hand. I think I can rig a hopper up to this as well, so that it just feeds like the disc balls in.
Yeah, but you would need to place a hopper underneath to take all the balls out.
Indeed. Let's put the cooked apricorn in there. I need stone as well.
Potato's suggesting that you should make some Pokemon items so you don't have to toss your Pokemon into the microwave after every battle.
Healing items.
I imagine so.
That is a definite for when I'm going away somewhere, but why waste the resources? I don't think I'd waste the resources right now.
I think I know what you mean. I've been doing the exact same thing in Prey. I mean, yeah, I could use the fabricator to make some med packs, but the medical operator's right around the corner. I just need to get past all these monsters first. Oh, looks like you had a rough day. I miss this guy.
Oh, the medical operator.
Was it a 490 pyramid class medical operator? No, 490 was the cobalt class engineering operator, was it? Hold on, I'll find out in a moment. Pray, medical operator.
Turn that into a button.
Oh no, it is the Transtar Pyramid 490 medical class operator. I was right! Haha, I do know my medical operators. What useless knowledge that I'll make sure to teach all the children I meet. Sorry, I get oddly diabolical about that for some reason.
Mia, how often do you make PowerPoint stuff or generally make stuff on computer for your classes?
It's a regular part of interactive classes, or I mean seminars. Like, you know, once a month, probably? Unless you count Word documents that I'm writing for it, in which case it's on a weekly basis.
Alright, we are gonna have... I've made a lot of dusk balls, that's good.
Potato points out that he does miss me playing Prey. I should get around to doing that Moon Crash game mode. Yeah, it is on the plan. I just need to convince the stream sensor that I've sufficiently played through Sunless Sea. So let's see you around Christmas with Moon Crash.
You can... I said you could stop...
Shh. Shh.
Are you secretly enjoying it and you just don't want to tell people?
Yesn't.
Oh, Mia, you can admit it to us.
I cannot.
I got... No, that's
It's
great.
physically
Oh, look at
impossible. The worst part about this is they released a multiplayer update for Prey, but I don't have enough friends to play that. I'm not really sure. Did you just make 64 buttons?
Yeah,
Do you need them?
yeah.
Oh. It looked a bit frightening from my perspective. Like, who needs 64 buttons?
Well, you need one per Pokeball.
I guess so. I wasn't
So
aware.
That comes to quite a lot over time. It also means that you burn through iron. Look at that, I
But
got
also points out that he
dust
rather
balls.
dislikes Sunless Sea. So he guesses me will be playing it till the next millennium just to spite him.
Are there any other balls I should particularly craft? So I'm not after any particular Pokemon, I'm just after getting some now.
Is that a general question to chat or to me?
Yeah, to chat. Or you.
I don't
happy.
know.
What was that? Oh, I've been across before. Seen them. They're always around the place. If he comes and picks a fight, which he did, we'll have him.
What about nest balls for Pokemon weaker than yours?
I thought,
says Matthew.
Is that what nest balls do?
I don't know. I guess so, since Matthew said so.
Gonna swap out. Hoothoot won't be able to stand for this one. Let's go for Bartholomew. Let's try him with a Retolil. I'm not sure what that even does, actually.
A nest ball is a somewhat different Pokeball that works especially well on weaker Pokemon in the wild.
Ah, okay.
Potato then goes on to mention Master Balls, Net Balls, and Aqua Balls too.
Can't make Master Balls, you can only find those. Oh, what about dive balls? I mean, a lot of the stuff that I may well be fighting is underwater stuff.
But also can't really play Minecraft to begin with since he doesn't like the look of the game. But these Pokemon running around everywhere would just make any game unplayable for him.
Oops. Come back. Oh.
You're making it worse.
That's not what we meant to do. That way. Come on, Hoot Hoot. Yeah, we've got stuff. What is the dive ball? Blues and pinks. We can do blues and pinks.
But also then goes on to say, like, seriously, get out of his bloody kitchen, you little freak.
Is it?
Well, I warned Sal about the lack of windows or doors.
Uh-huh. What? Why is it not showing me how to make it now? Right, 2 blues, 1 pink. So I need half the number of pink as I have blues. So let's go for 8 blues and 4 pinks. Slime balls can go in here. Need about 3 more coal. I'm gonna have to go mining for coal.
But also has another question.
Yeah.
Any more Staxel co-op on the horizon? With the new computer setup, that would actually be possible. Let's put it like that. It's behind the horizon, but just slightly. You just need to make Sal walk in the right direction, which is really difficult with all the butterflies everywhere.
Well, hang on.
Don't eat the butterflies.
How is this my thing?
What do you mean this is you? You're the one who just decided, yeah, I'm gonna play Pixelmon. There's this other Minecraft mod I want to play too.
Yeah,
It's true.
Playing Stoneblock.
Oh, you weren't supposed to mention it. You're
I wasn't
teasing
supposed to encourage other people.
What about the Whiterun Simulator? It's on the horizon too. So it's like in the opposite direction.
Oops. Let's just put these away for the moment.
Matthew does love Stoneblock.
Yeah,
Although thinking about Staxel, I feel like this game had one of the best sets of thumbnails we've ever had. I love them. It had everything. It had disappointment. The swap cow. You sometimes.
Bernie, yeah.
What?
Bernie.
No, you.
Me?
Yes, you.
I thought I was in them always.
Well, yeah, you were in them always, but I tried to distract from that because you seem to go on about inappropriate behavior during some of them.
I couldn't help it.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
But also points out that this must be one huge horizon, yet stretches all around us.
I like to have broader horizons. What did I do with the blues? I have blues.
But also is asking,
still
was he
cooking?
in that game? Did Staxel have bears at that
Didn't
point?
we have a creature named after Bernie?
Possibly. Or did we name Chicken after him?
Might have been.
That seems like a sensible thing to do. And Potato says, "Oh, thanks, Mayor." I'll take it back then.
It sounds like the kind of thing we would have done.
Matthew points out that they're all 360 degrees of horizon.
Yeah.
There could be even more degrees of horizon if you count the one above you behind the stars. But those are like really far away. So not worth talking about. But also has a feeling he was the second cow.
Or maybe, did we have 2 cows?
Was the Babom the chicken? That Krabby just left.
He saw me coming. He knew I was bad news. No, he's just hanging out outside the window, isn't he?
Shoulder.
I'll put the dark oak away for a moment. I'm not sure how much building we'll be doing. Oh, look, I can consolidate some of this stuff. Although I wouldn't mind getting some more oak fence down.
Shoulder.
Somebody dying out there? It's a little
Oh
child.
yeah, hold on. I do think I remember Belle also being a really bad cow. I also remember poor jokes now. Let's not talk about that anymore.
So there's more things I need. I need a PC.
More crustacean menaces.
How do we make a PC? Oops. What's that?
Let's make an NPC.
Oh. Ah.
Yeah.
Right, glowstone.
Does a Pokemon drop that?
Yes.
Which one?
I don't know.
I imagine some fiery one.
I've
You
got
could ask Omni.
one.
I mean, he's around. You know, have some player
I have
interaction.
two.
Shoulder.
Maybe
Well,
Omni
I'm
has.
here with. That's what we've got chat for.
What do you mean?
Chat. Which of the Pixelmon Pokemons drops glowstone? Because I need one more.
Oh no, I meant you could go ask him if he has one more glowstone.
I could probably catch it faster. Woo. That was like tripping for a moment there.
Yeah, I warned you
Now I
about
can't
this.
make it happen again.
You need to double click W.
Oh.
That automatically activates the running bit.
Oh.
You need to hold it after the second click. I find pressing
like
control is the more reliable method in
It's
my
like
opinion.
I leave my head behind.
Kinda. But also suggesting, hold on, let's make another NPC. But also remembers running off a lot. Yes, let's keep it at that.
That's-
Also,
yeah,
Charlie says he need
Uh-huh.
more crafting tables for crying out loud.
Yeah. Oh, I wish these were Tinker's crafting tables and I could leave stuff in them, and then I'd just have stuff all over the floor. That's a tiny little crabby. I don't know whether I should be collecting small ones or big ones.
Right, do you know what a chinchou is?
Chinchou.
Oh heavens.
I also
Say
need
hello
to know...
to Honda,
Hello, Honda.
who wants to know what is this?
This is what happens if you cross
The crustacean menace!
Pokemon and Minecraft.
Yeah, very abominable rounded shapes mixed in a world of perfect flatness. And crabs. Crabs are very important. Also, Honda Near points out that we need to talk. Are we breaking up now? Were we engaged? I wasn't aware of this.
Oh, you can't have the "we need to talk" chat on Valentine's Day. That's just rude.
Oh no, that works perfectly fine for me. I mean, I've already been left behind by that weird girl that twisted her ankle in the cinema. Oh, they watched a movie without me. It's like that constantly happens. There's like 2 movies I want to watch, and everyone else already goes out and watches them without me.
Isn't that because you insist on doing work and they insist on bunking off?
Yes, kinda. I feel like they assume it's a trap if I'm suggesting going to the cinema. Because, you know, I'm usually out to go make them work.
Oh, but then I want to be able to boat through here, don't I?
Shoulder.
Honda's saying that Discord will happen tomorrow. Alright, I'll be ready.
Shoulder.
When you say tomorrow, do you mean in like 15 minutes and 2 hours? Also, Honda is currently with his girlfriend in Poland.
Ah.
Okay, so in 1 hour and 50 minutes. Sorry, I got that wrong.
Shoulder.
That's a nice lily pad pathway.
Thank you. I was just thinking about bringing my pier out one.
Shoulder.
But I don't think I want to. I think I actually want it to come here. Maybe I'll just leave.
Shoulder.
Well, it's only actually a temporary pier anyway.
All right. Potato's asking me when
Talk about
am I planning to send him that script. As soon as I find some time, things are happening. There's a secondary Minecraft server that needs to exist. Well, tertiary at this point.
I can get out there. Okay, I can block that off.
Lieutenant Lucan says, hold on, wait, what? Mir's engaged? Well, he was talking about some kind of offspring a long time ago. No, I just said this jokingly. I'm not actually engaged to Honda. He's in a relationship with his girlfriend in Poland, as he's previously stated.
Shoulder.
Right, let's do a little bit of fishing while the sun goes down, because we're getting near the end of the stream. You never know, we might catch something that has glowstone.
You don't need to make it so formal, but yes, that time is perfectly adequate, Honda. I will stand by.
I think I'm going to fight everything.
On a side note, didn't you want to find a trainer before you end it? The stream, I mean.
Could do, if that's what you really want. Ooh, what's a binding band?
It's a band that you bind things with, like a rubber band, to seal up your thingy.
What does it do?
Bind things.
Somebody needs to Google this for me so I can find out what I... Because I'm worried if I give it to something.
Potato's asking... Sorry.
Uh-huh.
Potato's asking if I was married to Apple or was it adopted. Apple is my adoptive father.
Oh, yeah.
In a legal sense.
In the legal UK sense.
Potato says you should press U on the band.
Oh, no, I think that only works if it's installed on the server, which it's not.
Ah. Right. Matthew comes to your aid and says, a binding band is a held item that increases the residual damage from partially trapping moves, which are bind, clamp, fire spin, infestation, sand tomb, whirlpool, and wrap, for 1/16 to up to 1 second. It can be crafted and can also be obtained as a tier 1 special drop. It is also a drop from certain wild Pokemon.
So... I haven't got anything that makes any of those moves, I don't think. So, no point in using it on any of these.
Well, also assumes that I've been adopted by Boris. I wish, but no, you're wrong.
Mia had to give a...
Next of kin contact.
Yeah.
Who could not be my boss.
Yeah.
So Apple's my dad now.
Yeah.
He was okay with it, surprisingly. We already had some father-son bonding experiences where he took me out in the middle of the night and we went Red Dead Redemption 2 shopping.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah.
Mm.
We had a real thoughtful moment.
Ooh, a water gem.
And not a single posterior carnival joke.
What?
Never mind.
I can hear something shouting horsey.
Lieutenant Lucan says he hopes Mia finds someone he loves. Most of us need this in our lives. Not me. I live.
Was it that one?
I live on calling out people who are going to the cinema by breaking their ankle. Who just tossed you into the water?
No, he jumped into the water himself to like hit out at my fish.
Ah.
What did Echoed Voice do? I can't remember. Go for a peck. My Trico is actually the best against these things, but I want to level up Hoot Hoot. Hootoos is my flying bird of the future.
A potato says, at the next Nidaway, if Apple pulls out a couple of gloves and a baseball or softball and offers to play catch with me, a potato will literally fall on the floor laughing.
Should we have
Don't twist your ankle while you do.
I'll have a little run around and just see if I can spot a trainer anywhere. You never know. See what else I can get out of... What do water gems do? Let's just check. Can I do... Yeah, can't do usage on it, which might just be because it's not that kind of thing anyway. Get those out of my inventory before I start placing them in places.
Shoulder.
Let's have a run around the cave and see, because sometimes I do get trainers spawning up here because it's rock. And they sometimes spawn through here as well. And I could just harvest some more apricorns while I'm here.
Matthew goes on to explain that a water gem is a gem that boosts the power of a single water type move by 1.3. Being consumed upon use, it can be crafted and can also be obtained as a tier 2 special drop. It is also dropped from certain wild Pokemon.
Aha. So, consumable items, not something I'm that fond of.
Hold on, wasn't that a trainer just now?
No, that was a wild poke.
Sorry.
I'm not sure if they actually spawn inside caves. But I do see them on hillsides and things. Whoa! What are you? Oh, it's a bat. Yeah, seen bats before.
There's another thing Pearl also just realised about something that would annoy him in a Pokemon game.
What?
They constantly feel the need to state their own name out loud.
Yeah.
That's not the main reason why you'd be annoyed with them?
Where's the way up?
That's the main reason why I'd be upset. Why I am upset.
Is that a trainer?
I don't know, do they spawn
It
at
might
night?
be. I think so.
Wouldn't it be easy to just quickly have a fly around?
Oh yeah, I was gonna get a Oh, that's Hootoot. Hootoot's too small. That. Ah! Yeah, keep doing that. Well, I thought there was a trainer up here.
He's dead now.
Yeah, he may well have... Hang on, is that... It might have just been that it was a dirt block. Come on, let me off.
Did I make a joke about the call coming from inside the house all along?
What?
On stream recently?
No? What?
I didn't? I remember making that joke to someone at some point.
I don't know what the joke is.
Never mind. Damn it. I must have made that joke to a fellow student. I don't remember the joke now.
Shuckle! Let's kill this Shuckle. Don't... He's trying to push me off the edge.
It's an advanced combat tactic.
Yeah, isn't it just? Got you now.
The main reason why it would be very annoying is that they have no sense of territorial boundaries. Like you said, get out of the bloody kitchen. And Lieutenant Lucan is wondering, can you beat up trainers with diamond swords and take all their Pokemon?
Oh, I wish. That would be quite fun, actually.
That's a bit cruel, Sal.
Pish pish.
So, why are we beating up this small turtle?
Because they drop shulkers.
Ah.
Oops. Let's try a water attack. Oh yeah, that was good. Nice.
That tortoise just evaporated.
No, it just fainted. Have they changed the fight mechanics for this game, or is it just cause lagginess? It's right click to mount and base to go. Mind you, he is in Australia, so he'll also have like distance problems. What are you?
A teapot.
I've not seen one of those before. Oh yeah, mine's doing the same.
I feel like this is a server request about to happen.
I'm not sure that there's anything server-wide that...
Belle also has a request.
Yeah?
Can you bathe in the lava, please, for the end of the stream?
Can I what?
You take a bath in the lava.
Not yet. Once I have enough firestones, I will gladly take a bath in the lava. Oh, another shuttle. What happened to
You missed.
Let's try the Zen headbutt. Oh, that's reasonable.
How the hell did Shuckle just recover there?
It consumed its berry juice.
How dare it have berry juice? Lieutenant Lucan actually once playtested this mod, and he was disappointed in the lack of realism. Pokemon were somehow immune to the machine gun fire.
Come on. Give me some shulkers. Give me some shulkers. Oh, I did! I got 2 shulkers. Excellent. Who?
On a side note, say hello to the 5J fan.
Hello, 5J fan.
Goodbye, 5J fan, because we're
Unfortunately,
reaching the end of the stream, my friend.
Just got to the end of the stream. And I don't see any trainers around, so... Yeah, we won't be fighting a trainer this stream.
I'm sure Sal will make it her eternal mission to find one next time around.
Yeah.
Maybe.
And I won't be waiting... Oh, look at this guy with... Oh, he wants to fight. He's level 41. Ooh. Okay.
Well, I guess this is the nice thing we'll do for the end. Stare at this tree while there's an exciting fight happening underneath that we can't see. Well, if you've enjoyed this so far and would like to see Sal do more things on stream, she's regularly streaming something on Thursdays at 8 PM Greenwich Mean Time, which will be about 2 hours ago from now if you're watching this live. She'll also occasionally, randomly drop in and stream something at ungodly times throughout the day and nights, which we can't possibly predict. The only person who might have an inkling on how it might look would be Sal, but she usually refuses to tell people because I tell her not to. However, alternatively, if you'd rather watch me do something interesting on stream, like, for example, play Nier Automata, you could tune in on Mondays at 8 p.m. Greenwich Mean Time. Also here on Sal's channel, we'll be doing that. Alternatively, I'll probably continue my adventure in Sunless Sea on Wednesdays, once again at 8 p.m. Greenwich Mean Time. However, if neither of us are your particular cup of tea, or you just like to watch more streams in general, we have a whole host of people you can watch, at the forefront being Potato, who's currently streaming Resident Evil 2 on his own Twitch channel, crazy_potato1. He's currently doing that on, I believe, Saturdays at 8 p.m. Greenwich Mean Time, which again, 2 hours ago from now if you're watching this live. Matthew pointed out that the game did something unexpected, so it must be cheating.
I'm going to try and capture this thing because it's a level 41. And I haven't got anything that's quite that high. I don't know whether we'll survive long enough, but I'm going to try. No, not that. Going to go for one of my Ultra Balls. Because look how low level he is. We might just catch him.
You threw the Ultra Ball.
I did.
We're waiting.
We are.
Waiting. It escaped.
It hasn't yet.
There was this weird myth that if you hit A while you're waiting for the thing to calculate whether or not you caught the Pokemon really, really fast, it made it more likely that you catch the Pokemon.
This looks like I'm caught in a waiting loop.
Ah,
Oh, it got free.
broke free.
And then, it hasn't killed my thing.
It just hung on slightly, but maybe we can try another Ultra Ball. In the meantime, Lieutenant Lucan says goodbye, and Pelosa is demanding overtime tickets.
Let's just go for another Ultra Ball and see. You can't tickle me, I'm holding a thing.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, I know what this is. Omni said he was going for a fly around the sea, didn't he? He's probably generating new blocks. New chunks.
Well,
Oh,
Charlie's...
that went ding. Does that
What?
mean I caught it?
What? Possibly not.
Something went ding, like it had been cooked in the microwave. Yes, so goodbye, Charlie. Goodbye, Bernie. Goodbye, Lieutenant Lucan and Matthew. Thank you for an awesome stream, like always. I'll see you guys next time. So, Matthew, thank you very
You
much.
technically never saw us.
I can't actually end the stream until after. Oh, captured it! Yay! Woohoo!
A little round of applause. No, little
Very
round
pleased.
of applause.
Right.
You know what I mean for Sal.
Okay, on
Well
this-
done. Thank you very much for watching. Goodbye. Have a good night. Farewell. Sal will probably start streaming in about 2 hours or so.
Bye, everyone.